What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Littleroot Laddering. So, as you all might know, Series 12 is still up, and we're going to be playing it for a little while longer, at least. So, for those who are unaware, this past week, I believe, I did a collab with Moxie Boosted over on his channel, playing a G-max Machamp team for his series called Giganta-Quest. If you're unaware of the series, the goal of the series is to showcase each Gigantamax form in its entirety and being able to win games with each Gigantamax form. So the goal of that was to make Machamp be able to win games while Dynamaxing, essentially. So what we did was we paired it with Calyrex, and we had Scopeland's Calyrex because your G-max Chi Strike is going to boost your crit rates of both of your Pokemon. So with Scopeland's at +1 to your crit rate with Scopeland's will then make it 50% chance to crit one of the Pokemon, and you have, of course, hitting both Pokemon with Glacial Lance. The goal of that was to really showcase Machamp, and I wanted to take time here and try to showcase the entire team. And try to just win games with the team as a whole and not necessarily trying to do just Machamp things. So, I'm really excited to jump into the ladder and see what we can do today. Go check out that video. There was an absolutely insane match where we got to do anything and everything we wanted, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend you go check that out. And, you know, go support Marcos while you're over there. So, let's jump in and see what we can do today. First game of the day, we have Rinya Sun here, it looks like from our opponent, which I actually think that Calyrex looks really appealing here, as does Reshiram. The fact that we have Solar Beam on Reshiram actually means that we do a ton of damage into essentially everything. We're able to hit Groudon super effectively, the Gastrodon over there. Really, it's just like Grimmsnarl is going to annoy us for a little bit, but I kind of want to do like Reshiram plus Oranguru things. The downside here is that we aren't able to instruct a Dynamax Pokemon, which is kind of unfortunate. I do think Ensign is good here as well, as is Calyrex, so maybe we want to try to set up Trick Room this game, which if that's the case, I think I would rather have Indeedee over Oranguru. The question is do I really want to lead Calyrex here? And I think the answer is yes. I want Reshiram plus Ensign in the back, I think. I could lead Ensign to try to, like, get Fake Out plus Trick Room up. But if they lead Charizard here, then, like, Calyrex kind of just folds. But, like, if they lead Charizard, we can just switch into Reshiram, I guess? I think Indeedee's probably fine. If Indeedee, like, takes the G-max Wildfire on turn 1 and then goes down, that gives us a free switch into Reshiram, which I'm pretty okay with as well. I think Reshiram is probably our Dynamax target this game. I can see Calyrex being okay, but I think we really want to focus on Reshiram doing things here. And it's going to be Zacian plus Incineroar here from our opponent. Okay. Could be a parting shot coming out from the Ensign this turn. I would really like to see Flare Blitz. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so we will take whatever we can get. Psychic Terrain is going to go up, meaning no Fake Out for sure. But this feels like a really, really free Trick Room here, all things considered. The fact that they didn't lead Grimmsnarl leads me to think that they probably don't have it. That's not a Pokemon you normally see in the back. So yeah, this is super free. Just try to Trick Room up here and then go from there. We're going to see that Behemoth Blade. And the question is it Parting Shot or is it a damaging attack here into Indeedee? We're going to go down to Focus Sash. That's completely fine. And it is Parting Shot. Completely fine. 100% A-OK. Grade A okay for me. Which is unfortunate because Indeedee is going to stick around for another turn. But it is actually going to be Grimmsnarl coming out. Okay. We could go Helping Hand plus Glacial Lance this turn. I think the Zacian is going to protect, though. I could honestly see Grimmsnarl probably going for, like, a Thunder Wave here. I think I just want to go into, like, hard Reshiram here. So far, they haven't really shown us a Dynamax target. Makes me think that they probably have Groudon as their last here. This is going to be a Protect coming out from the Zacian. No surprise there. And the question is this... it can't be Thunder Wave because of terrain. So it should just be, yeah, Reflect going up. So this turn should just be Light Screen then to match that. So I think I like the idea of going for Helping Hand here. Do I want to set Sun? Kind of want to set Sun. This could also be really obvious, and I could go for the Quake into the Zacian instead, reading for a Instant switch in. I also could just like not Dynamax. But I think trying to do as much damage here as possible is good. I think trying to take out this Grimmsnarl is the play. Yep, there goes the Zacian. In comes the Incineroar, it looks like. No, it is Groudon. Groudon's gonna set up the Sun for me, so that's pretty okay. So thanks to the Sun boost and this Helping Hand, Grimmsnarl is going to take a very large chunk from this Max Flare. Alright, there's the Dynamax. All things considered, I feel like we're in pretty good control of this game. There's the Light Screen going up. And here's a very powerful Max Flare. Did that crit? That wasn't even a crit. Oh, lordy. Lordy, look who's 40. So this could be... This is probably Zacian coming back in. No, it's Instant. Okay. Intimidate's gonna do its thing. I don't really care about that. So I could go for... Follow Me this turn. I could also go for Helping Hand. We have 2 turns of Trick Room left. And 1 turn of Terrain left. 2 turns of Terrain left. I could save Indeedee here. I actually like that play. I like going into my Ensign here. Get this Intimidate off. And I could Wyrmwind. Just to really reduce the damage coming out from this this Groudon. We're not going to KO the Ensign here, but just being able to really reduce the damage that Groudon's going to be able to do to us, I think is really important here. Intimidate number 1. And should be a Dynamax from the Groudon here. Yep. I would be surprised not to see like a Parting Shot into my Reshiram this turn. Oh, that's really bad. I should not have. Because Instin's going to be slower. That's really bad. I messed this turn up. Did not even think about that. I should have gone for a Max Flare, I think, into the Instant slot. No, it's just Darkest Lariat. Okay. So, I mean, we don't get punished here. That's good. And it is a Max Quake. The question is this into my Reshiram? But, I mean, you're at -1. It does just over half. And you're going to get that special defense boost, which is annoying, but at the same time, like, to be expected. You're going to go to -2 now. And my Ensign should be slower than Groudon here. So reasonably, what's the odds that they have Protect on Groudon? Could it be Assault Vest? I think going for the Parting Shot into Groudon's fine. I could Quake the Ensign slot. I think I like this play. If Reshiram goes down, I'm pretty okay with that. Because that will let me... I wonder if they go for a Parting Shot here. It'd be really interesting. I could go into Calyrex to preserve Indeedee in case Reshiram goes down, but they're at -3 on Groudon. I think just going Indeedee here is fine. Because if they take my Indeedee out, it gives me a free switch back into Ensign to intimidate their team again. This should be another Max Quake into Reshiram, I would think. Could be a Max Quake into Ensign, try to take it out, but I don't see that one happening. Did I flare that slot? That'd be so good if I did. I don't remember. It's just Rockfall. Okay. Rockfall to take away my weather's good. And it is just going to take out my Indeedee here. Why Rockfall, not Quake? Getting that special defense boost, I think, would have been really important for you. I did Quake. Okay. I mean, I'm -1. You're behind Reflect. Flare obviously would have done more because of the stab. But I think this is fine. Because now I get to bring in Ensign. I could go Ensign here. Should also go Calyrex. I think going Calyrex is just a death sentence for it, though. So I think going Ensign here is correct. And then I can swap Reshiram out into Calyrex. And... what? Groudon really wants to switch out. You're at, like, -4 now. So, honestly, threatening this Zacian this turn, I think, is really important. I'm at -1. They're at -4. That's so much. I could double the into the Zacian, but I don't think that's the play. I really do think they protect this turn. I think we swap here. I really wanted a blue flare there, but this is fine, I think. I think preserving Ensign here is really important. They do protect the Zacian. We do damage. What's good about this is they are going to really want to swap out their Groudon. And I really want to swap out my my Reshiram as well. So it's actually pretty beneficial for both of us. They're they're currently neutral with Zacian. I think this is Trick Room. And swap to Ensign. This is going to let me... They should swap Groudon out into Ensign this turn if I was a betting man. We know that Reshiram is faster than Groudon. So there's still a chance that they swap. If not, like, Groudon's not doing anything. It's currently -5. Yep. Here comes Ensign, which is going to put both of my mons to -1. But, like, Reshiram is honestly the thing I care about the most here. I just really need Calyrex to live a Behemoth Blade here. It's -1. We should be fine, right? Oh yeah, we're fine. We're golden. Whose Ensign is slower? That's the question of the day. Whose Ensign is slower? We're not going to find out because I'm goggles. I think sacking Calyrex is correct. I think I want a high horsepower and fake out the Ensign. Zacian does go for the protect. That's good. Am I slower? Nope. They get the fake out off into Calyrex. That's fine. I'm going to do minuscule amount of chip here. But now, Calyrex... their Reflect should be down, right? Oh, last turn of Reflect. Okay. I could protect this turn. Flare Blitz the Zacian slot. This is going to be the last turn of Reflect. We're speed tied. Okay. Burn, burn, burn. No burn. Okay. Sandstorm is now over. That's good. Reflect is also now over, which is also good. They're going to protect this turn. I think we just double the Ensign slot. I could Parting Shot the Ensign, anticipating them to swap potentially. I think I just Flare Blitz the Ensign slot. Okay, they do swap, but not the swap I anticipated. Well, now I'm sun boosted. You currently can't eat berries. I do connect the high horsepower, which is good. They hold on, which is really unfortunate. I do win the speed tie. That's awesome. That's fantastic. It's unfortunate that Calyrex doesn't get the KO, but that's fine. Light Screen is also now gone. Ensign is slower than Groudon, so I can Parting Shot that slot. Zacian's going to protect this turn. Last turn of Trick Room. Yeah, they protect this turn, 100%. So I can Glacial Lance, Parting Shot. Zacian goes for Protect. We know Groudon is Assault Vest. So we get free damage here. It's really good damage. I could have potentially gone for Flare Blitz, and Flare Blitz potentially could have KO'd, but I think potentially getting another Intimidate off into the Zacian is really important in this game. This is really bad, because they're going to Precipice Blades, and I could lose Reshiram this turn. Oh, I think I might have just thrown. I felt really safe, and I might have just thrown. Oh, please live. No, I threw. I should have just attacked. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I played this game really well, I think. And I honestly think that that play right there, had I gone for Flare Blitz, I think I win. I read all of their protects and everything, too. Man. Groudon's -2. Zacian's -1. Live a Sacred Sword, miss a P-Blades. I think that's my out, is live a Sacred Sword, then miss a P-Blades. I need them to actually miss 2 P-Blades. I mean, I'm technically not out of this. I'm out of this. Dang it. Really close game. Really close game, and I think had I just attacked that turn, I win. Lunaludon. Interesting. Very, very cool. They have both of the Sun, starters as well with Venu and Charizard here. I feel like Incin is a must-bring for them, seeing how I have Cali and Machamp. Machamp is actually really interesting here. I think if I get Trick Room up, I'm in a very good position. I think Indeedee's the best way to do so, and I think I want Oranguru as well. I think Reshiram is kinda not great here. So I think this is just Cali Machamp in the back. Incin's not very good here. Like, we intimidate down the Groudon and the Incin, but my plan for the Incin is to just punch them with Machamp and crit them every turn. I think is the plan here. Unironically, I think Machamp could be very good here. Obviously, need to play around Lunala, but we have Max Darkness as well. So yeah, I think we're okay. Lunala plus Venu. Okay. I wonder if they try to reverse Trick Room here. I think I'm going to click Follow Me. And I think I'm just going to Foul Play here to break the Shadow Shield. They're going to Dynamax. I'm hoping this is Venusaur here. Because then Vine Lash will be able to finish me off. Hopefully. This is like making a really big read, but I think if we get this read correct, we're in a really good position. Like, why else would they lead Lunala if not to counter Trick Room? Max Ooze is not enough to KO. Come on, show me Oranguru. Show me Oranguru. No, dang it! That's fine. This is a free Trick Room and I messed it up. Alright, Oranguru, your time has come. Ooh, they miss! Okay, okay, okay. So now we click Follow Me, and we set Trick Room this turn. If they Max Ooze again, they take me out, and then they can't Meteor Beam because they've eaten their Power Herb. Maybe this is the turn they click Trick Room. That'd be really bad for us. Could you just, like, not? Honestly, another foul play is pretty much a KO into the Lunala, so that's really cool. Show me not Trick Room. Moonlight? Okay, okay. That's hot. Perfect. Alright, Oranguru is going to take Vine Lash, but that's fine. I can now bring out Calyrex. I could Dynamax Calyrex this turn, but I think just doing... Instruct things this turn is correct. They've shown us Moon Guy. No, we should be slower, right? We're just slower between my two. 63, 58. Okay, so this will not work. But what I can do is I can click Glacial Lance and Foul Play this turn. This might be Wide Guard. If they have Moonlight, they probably don't have Wide Guard. Okay, no Wide Guard. Nice crit. Oh no. Okay, we take the Lunala out. That's good, that's good. Can you take a +1 Vine Lash here? That'd be really good for us. Nope, that's fine. We're fine, we're fine. Guys, we're fine. That crit might have mattered. Unironically, that crit might have mattered. They do go down to their own life orb. Psychic Terrain is still up. Okay. I mean, we still have our Dynamax and they don't, so that's good. There's Groudon, as anticipated. Ensign? Yep, okay. So I can fling. I don't want to fling. I want to punch. I think this turn I protect. And I foul play the Groudon this turn. And then next turn I can punch the Ensign. And that should be enough to KO it. Oh, this is really close. I still have my entire Dynamax to play with. Crit. Nowhere near it. I go for the parting shot, that's fine. They bulk up. Well, that's not going to matter when I crit you. And, like, I have foul play. I think this turn... Are you lefties? Oh, that's really annoying. I get my Flame Orb boost. How many turns of Trick Room have left? 2. Perfect. I think this turn I'm going to fling into the Groudon slot, and I'm going to click Ally Switch. This is going to burn the Groudon, which is going to remove the buff to its attack. And they're going to parting shot into my Oranguru now, which is just whatever. Take it. Oh, they just go for Flare Blitz. That's even worse for me. Oh, that's even worse for me. Oh, I don't think this is gonna matter. Miss. Nice. Very nice. And with that little bit that they took there, we might be able to just punch their instant for the KO. Alright, Psychic Terrain's gone, but that's fine. Oh, I could Max Strike this turn. But I think even after a Max Strike, they're still going to be faster. I think I need to take the instant out and stab G-max Chi Strike at this range should KO. Depending on how their instant is built. Vine Lash should be over. I just need to live a couple turns here and I think we're fine. What? Your Choppleberry Ensign? I'm sorry, what? Did we even crit? Oh my gosh. Well, you're going down. That's good. Miss a P-Blades. Oh, they just bulk up. Okay. I think with them being burnt, I think we can live one. Problem is I'm also burnt. Oh, this is gonna be close. Trick Room is now over. So Groudon's gonna be faster. I think I need to Max Strike and try to outspeed this Groudon now. Oh, I can't believe they are Choppleberry. If they weren't, I think we win this game 100%. Bulk up. Substitute? What is their team? I mean, this breaks the sub, right? It doesn't even break the sub. Holy cow, we're so dead. We're so dead. Substitute Groudon. Who is ready for it? Am I faster now? I'm not. Okay. Oh, Choppleberry Ensign, substitute Groudon. Substitute bulk up Groudon. What is your last attack? Oh, like, I know we haven't won a game, but both of these games have been really good. I feel like they're trying to... This is something I've seen before, and I don't remember the gimmick. All I know is Machamp looks really bad here with him having 3 Fairy types and 2 Psychic types. I mean, Instant underspeeds Cali and a Rangaroo. I think Calyrex is really good. I think Calyrex or Rangaroo is what I want. With Indeedee Reshiram in the back. I don't really feel a need for Ensign here. I think my goal is to just like punch them really hard. This is a game. Cernia's Hatterene. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. I think my game plan is to click Glacial Lance, Instruct. This will work, right? Oranguru is slower than Calyrex. 63.58. Okay. If they try to set Trick Room, I think I'm fine. I mean, okay. Is this just double Misty Explosion? Okay. So now I'm +1. Do it again. Another one. So what's actually really interesting about this is I can click Trick Room with Calyrex's turn and Glacial Lance. I mean, I think I Dynamax here. Do I? Do I care? I believe on this team, their Calyrex is actually faster than their Oranguru. I mean, their Oranguru is faster than their Calyrex, so they can trigger Policy. So I think I'm just going to click Foul Play here. Yeah! Show me that brutal swing. Are you fast, Calyrex? I don't remember. Now they get their Choice Band. Okay. Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, I mean, that, like, KOs everything. In the event I somehow live, it's cool, but I don't, so that's fine. But, I mean, I still have my Dynamax to play with here, so... And, like, obviously they do too, but they have a Choice Band on their Calyrex at +4. Could be Ally Switch. Do I read the Ally Switch? I think I do. I think I read into the Ally Switch. And I'm going to click Helping Hand because I really want to make sure this KOs. If this is like Trick Room from the Oranguru, I obviously want to punch it, so... Calyrex Oranguru Mirror is not something I was ready for tonight. Are they just Dynamaxing their Calyrex in front of my Reshiram? Please click Ally Switch. Please click Ally Switch. Got him! Perfect. You can't beat me. Please don't take this. They don't take this. Woo! Got him. Got him. And at this point, this game's over. So. We know Oranguru doesn't have an item here, so. Not sure what they could do to get themselves out of this. An opponent concurs. The crit for the good measure. Okay. Sweet. Very, very cool. So what did we learn tonight? I think this seems really interesting in all actuality. I think that the combination of Indeedee and Oranguru on this team is very interesting and something that probably is not as ideal as it probably should be. Indeedee is very good at helping you set up Trick Room, but at the same time, there is so much residual and like spread damage in this format through like Water Spout, Precipice Blades, Glacial Lances, Astral Barrage, which obviously Indeedee is immune to, but there's just so much spread damage in this format that Follow Me isn't as good as you want it to be sometimes. So depending on the lead that you see from your opponent, there may just be situations where it's not good. But I do think that the combination of like Indeedee, Oranguru, Calyrex is like a good Trick Room core in some capacity. I think Oranguru actually adds a lot to this team in all actuality. Being able to just like instruct your Pokemon in or under Trick Room, like outside or inside Trick Room, I think is really good for you. The idea that like Machamp is able to punch opposing Ensigns and like KO majority spreads of Ensigns through everything except Choppleberry with a close combat is very, very cool. Even at -1 with your flare, your burn from your guts is going to be able to KO it. There's a lot that really works well on this team, and for a team that we threw together in essentially no time, I think this team came out really, really well. It's super fun, and in the, we went 1-2 today, and like the 2 losses were insanely close, and I think had I made like one read better, we win both of those games. So there's like a non-zero chance that today could have been a 3-0, and I think that's really, really cool. Everything that's on this team is super unique in a lot of ways. Obviously, like Reshiram's super common, not super common, but the spread that we're playing on Reshiram is common for Reshiram. I like the idea of Safety Goggles Instant on this team because it allows you to deal with opposing Amoonguses under Trick Room and such. Machamp is really fun in all actuality. The idea of being able to pair this next to Calyrex to have just like 100% crit rate Calyrex is super cool. And just like trying to set Trick Room on this team is really important, I feel like. We didn't play against Kyogre tonight, and I don't think... we did play against it when we recorded with Marcos. So, I feel like Kyogre's really hard for this team to beat, just because that talk of Follow Me is not good in front of spread damage. It's really hard for you to set up Trick Room in those instances. So you need to lean in on like Incineroar plus Trick Room Setter or something like that to be able to do so. But then they just Dynamax their Whale and one-shot your Pokemon or whatever. So it's a really hard balance to meet in those matchups. But this seems fun. If you're looking for something super unique to just climb the ladder with in the next couple weeks before Series 12 is over, if you're looking for something just new and exciting and off the wall, this is it. This team is super fun, and I would love to hear any and all thoughts down in the comments. As always, make sure you like, comments, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week with some more Littleroot laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.